The BAFTA Awards were a wildly glamorous affair on Sunday evening as the red carpet was swarmed with stars including Emma Stone, Nicole Kidman and Thandie Newton, shortly before the royals arrived with Kate and Wills wowing the crowd with a dramatic entrance. Emma, who walked away victorious with La La Land, showed off her perky assets in a silver dress with a plunging neckline paired with coordinating trousers, as she headed towards London's Royal Albert Hall for the British Academy Film Awards, hosted by Stephen Fry. Nicole meanwhile put on a show-stopping display as she slipped into a perilously plunging gown adorned with a sparkling top half and an attention-grabbing diamond necklace, while Thandie went for a similar plunging look while showing off acres of long black dresses. Kate naturally wowed the crowd in an exquisite gown. British royalty joined Hollywood's kings and queens as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge attended, where they were met by loud cheers at the bash, which was just a short drive away from their Kensington Palace home. William presented the Fellowship Award to comedian Mel Brooks at the glittering ceremony. The BAFTA Fellowship is awarded annually at the ceremony and is the highest accolade bestowed by the Academy to an individual in recognition of an outstanding and exceptional contribution to film, television or games. The Duke has been president of the Academy since February 2010, and both he and the Duchess have supported BAFTA's charitable activities by attending events in the charity's learning program, but this is the first time they have attended the awards ceremony together. Kate looked every inch the best dressed attendee in a bespoke off-the-shoulder Alexander McQueen gown. The dress was cut in a drop-waist style and covered in a delicate floral pattern, perfect for the spring season ahead. Hot on their royal heels was Emma, who showed off her unique flair for fashion in the dress, which was a spin on a classic midi dress. However, she added the wow factor through the matching trousers underneath the look. Not only was the stunning star stealing the attention on the red carpet, she also stormed the awards show when she was feted with the coveted leading actress gong. While she stormed the red carpet, she was undoubtedly keen to avoid a run-in with her former beau Andrew Garfield, who also hit the ceremony. Nicole, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Lion, was sure to turn heads in her sizzling gown, which made the most of all her very best bits, drawing attention to her phenomenally age-defying figure. The 49-year-old revealed on the glitzy red carpet that her young daughters, Sunday Rose, 8, and Faith Margaret, 6, did not approve of the gown she opted for. She candidly revealed to Daily Mail, "It's too low. If they'd had their say, I wouldn't have been allowed out in it because it's low cut, and they would have gone, 'No, Mum. That's a rude dress. They like me more in dresses that make me look like a fairy or a princess.'" Amy meanwhile looked incredible as she masked her sensational figure in a sack-like green pillar gown which perfectly complemented her flame-red locks. The gown hung loosely off her frame after falling from a bandeau neckline with a draped back and tie detail. She boosted her diminutive height with a pair of staggering matching heels. Thandie meanwhile opted for witchy glamour as she sizzled in a dramatic strapless gown which nipped in at her waist and extended into a dramatic pointed bustier. The gown was given detail with a floral applique on the torso. Her lengthy locks cascaded over her shoulders in tumbling raven lengths while her makeup was flawless. She could not resist getting cozy with her director husband Oliver Parker as they kissed on the red carpet. Game of Thrones beauty Sophie Turner, who plays Sansa Stark in the HBO show, opted for rock-chic glamour in a deeply plunging gown with a studded top paired with a silver chainmail skirt complete with a slashed leg. The Northampton-born beauty looked chic in her gown, while she ensured her makeup matched the rest of the ensemble as she rocked a punky smoky eye to stand out against her alabaster complexion. Julia Stiles looked incredible in an elegantly beaded grey gown with a deeply plunging neckline, making for a sexy edge on an otherwise simplistic ensemble. Her blonde tresses were pulled into a loose chignon. Star Wars beauty Daisy Ridley opted to mar smart with casual as she dazzled in chic A-line skirt with a midi hemline adorned with a patchwork detailing. Her makeup was stylishly applied as she borrowed from the 50s in her beauty regimen. flying the flag for the Hollywood veterans was Meryl Streep, who looked stunning in a sharp suit complete with a silk-collared military-style jacket paired with a lace camisole underneath. Ensuring the look was not overly muted, she wore a pair of horn-rimmed glasses paired with dazzling diamond earrings and a mass of bling drooling off her fingers. During his opening monologue, host Stephen Fry said of Meryl, "She's one of the greatest actresses of all time, only a blithering idiot would think otherwise," in a perceived dig at Donald Trump, who slammed the actress last month. He then walked off the stage and toward her seat as he said, "Ms. Streep, it's tradition here for me to garner a kiss from one of the nominees every year." Meryl immediately leapt from her seat before he could even directly ask for it to hug and kiss him. She said, "I'm so thrilled," as they shared their hug and kiss, to applause from the audience. "Never in the field of conflict has my left cheek been so jealous of my right," he said as he returned to the stage. "Underrated is what I'd say." As his monologue came to a close, he took another dig at Trump as he said, "We've reached the limit of sycophantic fawning. Let's find out who the Russians have decided have won." Leading the suave men on the carpet was Eddie Redmayne, who looked stylish in a white tuxedo jacket, while he was joined by his beautiful wife Hannah Bagshay, who showed off her statuesque frame in a sheer pillar gown adorned with floral embroidery. Yet another hot A-list couple came in the form of Jamie Dornan, who is blazing the promotional trail with 50 Shades Darker, and his stunning wife Amelia Warner. While bearded Jamie looked sharp in a tuxedo, his actress spouse dazzled in a strapless gown. Upping the A-list quota further was Penelope Cruz, who wore a sensational draped gown in a chainmail material. The neckline on the gown cascaded off one shoulder, while she flashed a cheeky hint of leg while walking along. Stunning Viola Davis, who walked away with the coveted Best Supporting Actress gong, dazzled in a floor-sweeping blue gown, with a pleated base and a deeply plunging neckline. Despite the sensational getup, she was forced to shield her ensemble from beneath a black coat. Jessica Brown Findlay, who soared to fame playing Lady Sybil Crawley in the ITV series Downton Abbey, looked truly chic in an orange gown with ruched detailing and thick black straps. Star Wars beauty Felicity Jones looked incredible in a floor-sweeping black gown complete with a dramatic train which ensured she stole the show among her equally glamorous cohorts. Putting a magical touch on proceedings was Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling, as she looked stunning in a purple gown with long sleeves and a racy split extending the length of her legs. Emily Blunt made a huge impact on the ceremony due to the dramatic nature of her sensational gown, complete with an intricately embroidered top and a voluminous ruffled skirt. She was joined by her husband John Krasinski, who she married in 2010. The Office US star looked dashing in a sharp suit which made the most of his devastatingly handsome good looks. It was something of a family affair was Emily, as her sister Felicity was there alongside her actor husband, Stanley Tucci, who starred alongside Meryl and Emily in The Devil Wears Prada. Stanley and his sister-in-law Emily walked out on stage to present the Adapted Screenplay Award together. He said to the actress, "I can't believe you slept with my wife." Before she hit back, "Oh my God. For the last time, we shared a bedroom. We were children growing up together." And Hugh Grant, 56, was supported by his girlfriend Anna Eberstein, 34, as he arrived at the glittering ceremony. Stepping onto the red carpet dressed in matching black ensembles, the couple hugged each other around the waist, while Hugh gazed lovingly at his belle. The girl with the dragon tattoo star Noomi Rapace looked incredible as she debuted a new look, complete with a shockingly sharp 20s-inspired bob while laden with a fur stole. Tom Holland, who stars in the upcoming Spider-Man: Homecoming, appeared thrilled to be at the bash, where he was delightedly feted with the Rising Star Award, the only BAFTA voted for by the public. He said, "Wow, it's amazing to be up here. I have two thank yous. BAFTA, thank you for nominating me, and thanks to the British public for voting and showing your support. It's tough voting online, believe me, I know." Victoria's Secret angel Taylor Hill looked dazzling in a cream silk gown as she swept the red carpet to give a touch of US glamour to the Brit-studded spectacular. Director Ken Loach hit the red carpet in a pea coat and red scarf shortly before his film about living on benefits led the awards at the show. The director said it was extraordinary, as Daniel Blake won Outstanding British Film. Laura Whitmore looked fantastic in a white gown boasting a sexy thigh split along one leg and gold satin platform heels. Arriving soon after was fellow television presenter Son Welby, who wore a rather unusual getup, consisting of a black trouser suit, a silver sequin top and some kooky shades. Blogging supremo Tanya Burr arrived on the arm of her husband Jim Chapman, where the duo pulled their very best pouts for photographers. Shunning the giddy smiles of their A-list fellow red carpet dwellers, they instead preened and posed. A rather bizarre addition to festivities was Millie McIntosh, who has not starred on TV since 2013, as she arrived at the event solo while dazzling in a brightly colored gown. Her yellow dress made for a shock contrast against her bright red lipstick. La La Land was nominated for a maximum of 11 prizes and the incredible movie led the way with 5 BAFTA wins. Following her Golden Globe and SAGs wins, Emma took Best Actress. The film also took the top prizes for Best Film, Best Director, Original Music, Costume, and Cinematography. While Ryan Gosling joined Emma in line for the top prize in the leading acting category, he lost out to Manchester by the Sea's Casey Affleck on the night. La La Land tells the story of Mia Stone, an aspiring actress, and Sebastian Gosling, a dedicated jazz musician, struggling to make ends meet while pursuing their dreams in a city known for destroying hopes and breaking hearts. The movie has won over Hollywood and the global box office alike with its nod to the golden era of movie musicals. However, it faced stiff competition in the Best Film category from the likes of Arrival, Daniel Blake, Manchester by the Sea, and Moonlight. It has been the one to beat at all prize givings so far, breaking records at the Golden Globes 7 gongs. At the Screen Actors Guild Awards, Emma beat out the contest to take home Best Actress in a Leading Role. But on Sunday, Lion initially took an early lead over its competitor as 26-year-old British actor Dev scooped one of the night's biggest prizes, the Best Supporting Actor. Lion is a film about a 5-year-old Indian boy who gets lost on the streets of Calcutta. He is adopted by a couple in Australia, 25 years later, and sets out to find his long-lost family. Just like Dev was recognized for the film, a Best Supporting Actress nod also went to his co-star Nicole. However, Viola took the gong in that category for her part in Fences, saying it felt good to win prizes. BAFTA winner Viola has said she would love to reunite on screen with her Doubt co-star Meryl because of the fun they have when they have had a few drinks. Davis, who took home the Supporting Actress BAFTA for her role opposite Denzel Washington in Fences, has been close friends with Streep for years. She introduced Streep ahead of her powerful speech about Donald Trump at the Golden Globes, and Streep paid tribute to Davis when she unveiled her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Asked if they will work together again, Davis said, "I hope so, it would be an awesome combination. When we get together we are awfully fun and funny broads, especially when we have had a couple of sippy sips, as I call them. It would be awesome." Responding to President Donald Trump's claim that Streep is overrated, Davis said, "Well, anyone who labels Meryl Streep overrated doesn't know anything about acting. That is the way it is, that is not just directed to Donald Trump. This is someone who is the master of her skill, and she has lasted for 40 years in a difficult profession. On top of those things, they have to know she is the most honorable, accessible human being you could want to meet, and that is a lot from someone who is always number one on the call sheet." Holding on to her BAFTA backstage, Davis said collecting the prize feels pretty good. She said, "It's not my style to bask in it too much. I'm good with it, I will have a drink and something to eat and then I'm good." Asked if she will celebrate with a sippy sip, she said, "Yes, and some carbs." American Honey, Denial, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, I, Daniel Blake and Under the Shadow all compete for Outstanding British Film. Winners are chosen by BAFTA's 6,500 members, except for the E-Rising Star Award, which is voted for by the public. The nominations list was a triumph for BBC Films, whose projects received 10 nominations overall. I, Daniel Blake received 5 nominations, Florence Foster Jenkins received 4 and Denial received 1. Jenkins received 4 and Denial received 1. Jenkins received 4